Hello students, good morning. Welcome to our subject Architecture and Town Planning elective 2 for third year civil engineering course, or you can say program of 2019 pattern. So we have discussed a lot about the theory part, various concepts from the syllabus. We have touched almost all the concepts, topics from the syllabus. And now we are going to take revision of unit number 1 and 2. We will discuss about, we have already discussed in the classroom about INSEM examination paper, the paper which was came for the INSEM of April 2023. That was straightforward as per our discussions, teaching. And then we will move forward. We are in, we can say, in line as per our schedule, and we have covered almost maximum part from our syllabus, and we will go in deeper level as per availability of lectures, time as per the availability of the lectures schedules, and accordingly we will understand different practical applications of this subject, considering competitive examinations as well as opportunities in the town planning department as planning assistant, town planning assistant town planner or town planner. So we have distributed you the different topics for the postal preparation also. That will help you to prepare your subject in a different way and considering the requirement of the
Hello.
subject. Yes.
सर अजून जॉईन कोण झालं नाही.
होतील काय, तुम्ही आहेत ऐका, रेकॉर्ड सेशन मी प्रोव्हाइड करेल तुम्हाला. Okay, so we have seen that some of the acts are very important for this subject. MRTP Act 1966, Land Acquisition Act, and I have provided all these content on the Google Classroom as well as on our WhatsApp group. There are different concepts which are important in our subject that we discuss, or even in same examination also you must have seen the questions were straightforward based on the content from the syllabus. Okay, so further we have covered basics of town planning, the development plan preparation through MRTP Act 1966. Then we have discussed or conducted presentations on new towns, satellite towns, development plan, TP scheme, neighborhood planning concept, various levels of planning, that is from the central or national level planning, state level planning. Then again, at the city level, we can say development plan, neighborhood plan, sectoral planning. Then different civic surveys which are conducted for the preparation of development plan, like demographic survey, housing, land use, water supply, sanitation. So these are some of the important sectors which are analyzed with respect to URDPFI guidelines. Here you can see URDPFI guidelines. Likewise, our IS code, URDPFI guidelines provide the standards for the size and numbers for the different infrastructure facilities. So accordingly, we have seen ELU preparation, PLU preparation of the development plan, and accordingly, the DP proposals are made spatially means throughout the city as per the requirement, as per the population projection in the different areas. We can provide different facilities as per the requirement of population. So this is a very important topic from the syllabus, that is preparation of development plan. The procedure to be followed for the preparation of development plan, you can refer the MRTP Act chapter number 3. In that, the stepwise or clause-wise procedure is provided. So starting from the notification of intention to prepare a development plan up to the sanction of development plan by the state government, and then again implementation of DP proposals. We have visited a reservation site of the proposed widening of the road in the development plan. We have seen how that particular proposal is implemented near the VP campus by expanding the road width, which we have seen in the development plan. So that was the proposal to widen the road, and we see that that particular proposal is implemented. So likewise, there are some important sectors in the city are water supply, sewerage, then again road transportation, water supply, drinking water supply. So all these sectors are means analyze म्हणजे काय करायचंय, the present situation जे आहे status आहे that we take on a record, and we calculate the demand of that particular facility in the future, and accordingly the gap is provided in a phase-wise manner as per the demand of the area, as per the availability of the funds, that particular facility or the funds as per the availability of the funds, the projects are undertaken and the facilities or the projects are implemented step by step in a phase-wise manner. 20 years वेळ दिलेला असेल आपल्याला डीपी साठी, जे आपण 20 years पिरियड कन्सिडर करतो, तर 5-5 वर्षामध्ये आपण आढावा घेऊन त्या पद्धतीने ऑन प्रायोरिटी बेसिस ज्या गोष्टी असतील, सपोज पहिल्यांदा वॉटर सप्लाय इम्प्रूव्ह करणं गरजेचं असेल, ट्रान्सपोर्टेशन इम्प्रूव्ह करणं गरजेचं असेल, तर त्या प्रायोरिटीने आपण ते काम करू शकतो. अदर वर्क्स कॅन बी done in a phase-wise manner as per the requirement and the availability of the fund. So we have seen planning agencies for the various levels of planning and their organizational details with the purpose, like SIDCO, MAHA-RERA, MIDC, MAHA-RERA, PMRDA, SRA, HUDCO. त्याचे लॉंग फॉर्म, त्यांच्या प्रत्येकाची वेबसाईट आहे, त्या प्रत्येक वेबसाईटवर त्याची डिटेल दिलेली आहे, ऑर्गनायझेशन स्ट्रक्चर आहे, देअर मेन फंक्शन आहे. सिडको प्रत्येकाचा लॉंग फॉर्म आपण त्याच्या रिस्पेक्टिव्ह वेबसाईटवरती बघू शकतो. सिडको इज City and Industrial Development Corporation, MAHA, Maharashtra Housing Area Development Authority, MIDC, Maharashtra Industrial Development Corporation, MMRDA, MMR, PMR आपण बघितलं काय आहे, मेट्रोपॉलिटन रिजन्स आहेत हे, M for Mumbai, P for Pune. We can check their websites also. PMRDA. You can see this website of PMRDA, Pune Metropolitan Region Development Authority. So all the details are available here. You have to take some time and go through the details available here. Different maps, their work, their projects are made available. Even TP scheme, you can see acts. TP scheme च्या अंडर बघा, TP scheme महत्वाचा कन्सेप्ट आहे. त्या पद्धतीने माळुंगे मान TP scheme सध्याला ते बनवत आहेत किंवा त्या पद्धतीने त्यांचा फोकस आहे. त्या पद्धतीने त्या पर्टिक्युलर स्कीमचे डिटेल दिलेले आहेत. You can see here माळुंगे मान TP scheme. The video is also shared with you. Okay. Similarly, you can see MMRDA, Mumbai Metropolitan Region Development Authority. Here you can see the details, different regional plans prepared. Regional plans, you can see how they have prepared regional plans and the ELU, PLU prepared for the development. Even you can see tourism master plan for the MAHA-RERA. So you can consider that in the planning of region, we are touching all the aspects of the development and indirectly supporting the population for new opportunities and employment generation. proposed land use map for the Alibag Taluka. So मुंबईचा जो इन्फ्लुएन्शियल एरिया आहे सगळा, that is through different, we can say, which is part of different districts, different talukas, or different local bodies. Still, we are considering it as a metropolitan region because that is influenced by the Mumbai urban area. त्याचा मुंबईचा जो इन्फ्लुएन्शियल एरिया आहे, इकडे कर्जत, नेरळ, माथेरान असेल, खाली रायगड, अलिबाग असेल, वरती इकडे वसई, विरार असेल, त्या पद्धतीने तो एरिया सगळा त्यांनी मुंबई मेट्रोपॉलिटन रिजन म्हणून कन्सिडर केलेला आहे. सर हे सगळे डिटेल्स इथं ऑलरेडी अवेलेबल आहेत. त्या पद्धतीने तुम्ही थोडासा वेळ दिला, बघितलं तर तुम्हाला तिथलं प्लॅनिंग सगळं लक्षात येईल. बघा, तालुका वाईज त्यांनी प्लॅनिंग केलेलं आहे. दे हॅव डिस्कस इट in detail. You can see even the various maps, then plans. Regional plan for MMR. Growth center, sanctioned regional plan for Raigad. So we are proposing different infrastructure facilities projects so that we will be able to provide more opportunities in that particular area, and the facilities will support the living. A lot of information is available on the Director of Town Planning website. Also, you can see the details provided here. You can see these are the hills. So these are the reserved as a forest or as a biodiversity parks. Other type of facilities can be developed in this area, and then remaining area is considered for the development as per the elevations or the accessibility. Then the accordingly the proposals are made. Okay. So you have to invest some time on this MAHA-RERA website so that you will be able to get more details of this concept, or as a planning agency, you will be able to understand the different concepts. CIDCO, we know the planning of CIDCO. CIDCO has developed Navi Mumbai as a new town. Okay, so you will get all the details, functions, organizational details of the CIDCO through this website. Here about home, you will come to know about the all the content of this website. Then about CIDCO, City and Industrial Development Corporation of Maharashtra Limited. So accordingly, here you can see CIDCO need for new city. So they have described the chronological development of Navi Mumbai, why Navi Mumbai is prepared or constructed. Then we will go to next planning agency, that is MAHA-RERA. Maharashtra Housing Area Development Authority. So what is the main function of MAHA-RERA? So they are constructing the low-cost houses for the urban poor population, you can say, and they are having the government lands. So land is the major portion or major part of the project that particularly increases the project cost. So if the lands of the governments are available, then it is easier for the government to construct that particular building or project and hand over it to the poor people at the affordable rates. So as compared to the market price, the rates of the MAHA housing schemes are little less, and so there is very much demand for these houses in Mumbai. And also the locations of these projects are also important. Strategic locations are there. You can see in the Woodway in Mumbai also there is a big project. Construction of big project is going on in the Mumbai area also. We will find details on this website also. You can see various projects are ongoing in the Mumbai or even Nashik, in Hingoli. So they have expanded their, we can say, jurisdictions from Mumbai to other metropolitan cities also, or major metro cities, municipal corporations like Aurangabad, Kolhapur, Nashik, and they are developing the areas in the different cities also. And so as per the demand, we have to provide the or allot the houses through lottery or lucky draw. So they are inviting the applications and accordingly the houses are allotted. So Maharashtra Housing Area Development Authority. Then further, MIDC. So all the information is available on the website. You have to use your time so that you will get enough information about these planning agencies. MIDC. So as name indicates, Maharashtra Industrial Development Corporation. Major function of this authority is to provide industrial areas स्पॅशली डिस्ट्रीब्युटेड थ्रू आउट द स्टेट. म्हणजे आपण प्रत्येक तालुक्याच्या ठिकाणी जवळपास बघत असेल की MIDC सेटअप होण्यासाठी हे अथॉरिटी किंवा एजन्सी प्लॅन करत आहे. दे आर अक्वायरिंग द लँड, developing the infrastructure, preparing the layout, and accordingly the lands are handed over to the industries for their production units. We can take example of Indapur, Baramati, or there are so many industries around the Pune also. In the all taluka places also, we can say Chakan, Ranjangaon, Shikrapur. So such type of industries in the taluka places or nearby to taluka place will provide the ample opportunities for the local people to get employment, as well as migration to the major or metro cities will be avoided and people will get employment at their place. So you can go through this website. Here you can see the functions about the organization, objectives, achievements, their plans, their projects, everything is given. So about the organization, you can say this is established in 1962 under the MIDC Act 1961 as the premier industrial infrastructure development agency of the government of Maharashtra, and set up industrial areas for planned and systematic industrial development to function as special planning authority in the development of industrial area. This is important. Then prosperity to all through the industrialization is the corporate philosophy of MIDC. And then you can say their milestones, achievements. Built 289 industrial areas with 66273 hectares of lands approximately. Developed specialized parks for different industrial sectors, including ITBT, SEZs, wine, grape processing parks, silver zones, gems. So industry is not limited to the productions of mechanical parts or the chemical products. So it is expanded from IT parks to the wine grape processing units, silver zone, gems, म्हणजे जे डायमंड किंवा बाकीचे काही ज्वेलरी आहे त्या रिलेटेड सुद्धा आपण वेगवेगळे झोन बनवू शकतो चांगल्या इंडस्ट्रीचे आणि त्यातून त्या भागाची डेव्हलपमेंट ही आपली होऊ शकते. सो वी आर गोइंग टू सी SEZ concept also further. So this is Maharashtra Industrial Development Corporation. Then SRA, Slum Rehabilitation Authority. So you can see a lot of information is available for your study on the websites. These websites are waiting for you. So a lot of information will educate you about these agencies, their projects, and even career opportunities for you also. You will come to know what is importance of these authorities or agencies and what opportunities are available as a civil engineer, as a planner in future for you. Okay, go through their objectives or the, we can say, purpose. This is Slum Rehabilitation Authority, SRA. So this is SRA. So you can see a lot of slums are developed in the metropolitan cities due to, we can say, urban poor population. They are not having enough money to purchase the flats or the houses. So they are getting settled on the government lands or the unutilized or vacant plots in the urban area. And the slums are developed. The slums are unhygienic. The minimum facilities are not there. Enough drinking water supply or sanitation facilities are not available. So the government is thinking of redevelopment. Slum Rehabilitation Authority means they are rehabilitating the people from that particular area by constructing some houses, good quality houses with basic facilities, considering the financial feasibility. So you can see the Dharavi is one of the larger slum in the Mumbai. Renewed initiative of government to develop Dharavi. त्या पद्धतीने सध्या तुम्ही बघू शकता की गव्हर्नमेंटने भरपूर प्रोग्राम्स हाती घेतलेले आहेत, प्रोजेक्ट्स, and they are trying to develop, or we can say rehabilitate, all these slums through different schemes of the central government, state government. You can see there are so many schemes of the central government under the urban renewal schemes. Then further, you can see HUDCO. You have to remember long forms of these planning agencies. Housing and Urban Development Corporation Limited. Okay, so HUDCO is Housing and Urban Development Corporation. So we'll see their functions, or they are providing the funding for the urban development projects. Housing and Urban Development Corporation. The Housing and Urban Development Finance Corporation Private Limited 1970 मध्ये सुरुवात झालं. Okay. The main objectives: to provide long-term finance for construction of houses for residential purpose, or finance or undertake housing and urban development programs in the country. Then to finance or undertake wholly or partly the setting up of new satellite towns. To subscribe to the debentures and bonds to be issued by the state housing and or urban development boards, improvement trust, development authorities, etc., specifically for the purpose of financing housing and urban development programs. Okay, so you can see the functions of the group also. We have discussed about the traffic transportation planning for the urban areas. Then we have started with the Land Acquisition Act also, the major provisions, the difference between earlier 1894 Land Acquisition Act, compulsory acquisition of the land, and the compensation difference between this particular upgraded Act 2013. Now people are happy to give their land for the different projects as they are getting enough compensation. Then we will see real estate MAHA-RERA, that is Real Estate Regulation and Development Act. RERA for the central and MAHA-RERA, MAHA for Maharashtra, MAHA-RERA. So major provisions of this MAHA-RERA Act includes the timely handover of the project to the customers. म्हणजे एखादा प्रोजेक्ट कोणता असेल, रिअल इस्टेट मधला बिल्डिंग बांधायची असेल तर बिल्डरला बंधनकारक आहे की त्या पर्टिक्युलर पिरियड मध्ये तो प्रोजेक्ट हँडओव्हर करणं. त्याच पद्धतीने कस्टमरला हे बंधनकारक आहे की त्याने टाइमली त्याचं पेमेंट केलं पाहिजे. त्याचबरोबर प्रोजेक्ट अप्रूव्ड असेल बाय फ्रॉम द गव्हर्नमेंट साइड, डेव्हलपमेंट अथॉरिटी साइड, तरच तुम्हाला त्याचं बुकिंग करता येईल आणि त्याचे डिटेल्स तुम्हाला वेबसाईटवरती टाकावं लागेल. MAHA-RERAची वेबसाईट आहे, ह्या साईटवरती तुम्हाला सगळी माहिती मिळेल. MAHA-RERA, about the MAHA-RERA, and you will get idea about the different projects registered on this website around you or in different cities. We will see how to use that particular website through our practical also. Then URDPFI guidelines are discussed. These are the standards. AMRUT guidelines. There are different urban renewal schemes, and AMRUT is one of that particular important scheme funded by the central government. We will just look at the website. And we will go in detail further. So Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation. This is the scheme. We have to see what it includes. What are the major thrust areas or the coverage of this particular scheme. So here you can see mission will focus on the following thrust areas: water supply, sewerage, septage management, stormwater drainage to reduce flooding, non-motorized urban transport, green space park. So these are the particular thrust areas we can see, and other information that you can see. Okay. Then particular township policy is followed by the Maharashtra government. We have planned development through the private sectors. Township policy integrated townships, we can say integrated township policy. I have already provided you all the details. You are required to complete your submission as per the dates schedules given in time. So integrated township Likewise, the townships developed in Pune, Amanora, Park Town, and then Magarpatta city, Nanded city, Blue Ridge, or in the Mumbai also, Loda, Palava city. Okay. Here you can see various videos are uploaded on your Google Classroom as well as email to you related to MAHA-RERA or the as per the assignments, experiments. Then special economic zone, CRZ. These are the two important concepts. Special economic zone is export-oriented production policy of the government, and they have provided land or other infrastructure facilities for the industries to produce export-oriented products. Okay, so this will give country the foreign exchange परदेशी चलन मिळेल. Then coastal regulation zone, CRZ. CRZ हा जो कन्सेप्ट आहे कोस्टल रेग्युलेशन झोन म्हणजेच काय आहे तर जसे शहरामध्ये आपल्याकडे डीसी रूल्स असतात बरोबर आहे. ऑन द सेम लाईन ऑन द कोस्टल एरिया देर आर डिफरंट रूल्स फॉर डेव्हलपमेंट and these are the discussed as zone 1, zone 2, zone 3 through this notification or act. Here you can see झोन 1 म्हणजे काय असेल एकदम कोस्टल एरिया असेल. दुसरा काय असेल मँग्रोव्ह किंवा हाय टाइड्स तो भाग असेल. थर्ड काय असेल त्याच्या पलीकडे थोडस साल्ट पॅन असतात म्हणजे आपले मिठागर असतात बरोबर आहे मीठ तयार करण्याचे ठिकाण. तर त्या पद्धतीने तुम्ही डेव्हलपमेंट कशी करू शकता कोस्टल एरियाचं इकोसिस्टीम बॅलन्स करण्यासाठी तुम्हाला रिस्ट्रिक्शन आहेत आणि दॅट कव्हर्स थ्रू दिस provision, that is CRZ, Coastal Regulation Zone Management. CRZ MP management plan is also there. So we have to plan accordingly and give the permissions for the development in that particular area. Like कोकण म्हटलं तर रत्नागिरी, सिंधूर, अलिबाग, रायगड, मुंबई. आता मुंबई सारखा अर्बन एरिया आहे तिथे थोडेसे लिमिटेशन्स कमी केलेले आहेत. बट बाकीचं जे आहे कोकण एरिया तिथे ते बऱ्यापैकी ऍक्टच्या प्रोव्हिजन्स ऍप्लिकेबल आहेत. So here you can see classifications of CRZ. For the purpose of conserving and protecting the coastal areas and marine waters, the CRZ area shall be classified as follows. CRZ1, areas environmentally most critical and more are further classified as under CRZ1A. त्या पद्धतीने तुम्हाला बघता येईल 1B, CRZ2, CRZ3, CRZ3A, B, CRZ4, A, B. तर त्या पद्धतीने तिथल्या प्रोव्हिजन्स काय लिमिटेशन्स आहेत बांधकामासाठी वगैरे ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी इथे दिलेल्या आहेत बरोबर आहे. आय हॅव शेअर्ड ऑल दिस डिटेल्स टू यू थ्रू ईमेल अँड ऑन द गुगल क्लासरूम. Then in general, what are the applications of GIS, GPS in remote sensing in the town planning? So these are the advanced or modern tools which are helpful in the preparation of development plan or the planning for the development. We can say the data, accurate data is made available for the infrastructure projects. GIS is preparation of maps. GPS is global positioning system, geographical information system, global positioning system, remote sensing. By using satellites, you can take images of the earth, different areas, and that can be decoded for the different use. That will give you elevation, then land use, various features or the characteristics will be made available to the users, and that is very much helpful for the planning of infrastructure projects. So there are so many applications. We have taken one guest lectures also from the expert to explain all these concepts. You can learn from IIRS, Indian Institute of Remote Sensing, Dehradun. Their online lectures, online sessions are also there. Certification programs are also there. Even as of now, there one program is started from yesterday about the softwares like QGIS, ArcGIS, and other softwares which are used in the GIS GPS domain. Okay, so this is from our theory part. And based on these theory concepts, we are conducting practicals, and I have given you the details of the practicals or write-ups to be written in time as per the schedule, and you refer all these emails or the contents given and try to complete your submission as early as possible. So you can see here development plan, neighborhood planning concept, report on contribution of engineers, planners, then new towns, then urban renewal schemes, then town planning scheme, URDPFI guidelines, AMRUT guidelines, then SEZ, CRZ, then one part is there, rural planning. Likewise, urban planning, we are focusing on the rural planning also. So there is little difference between urban areas, planning of urban area and rural area. So we have to focus on the opportunities in the rural area, the problems of rural area we have to understand, and accordingly the provisions for the developments are prepared through the regional plan, district planning, or various other authorities like ZP, Jilla Parishad Panchayat Samiti, or local bodies, governing bodies like Gram Panchayat. You can see that there is a hierarchy of agencies as per the levels of planning, and accordingly the plans are made for the development of rural area. So rural population is mainly dependent upon the agriculture, and so water or irrigation facilities are important. So accordingly, water conservation measures, the elevation of groundwater level, and the making some facilities available like road transportation or connectivity to the taluka places, nearby marketplaces is also important, and that is the part of development plan. Then urban conservation, housing and housing change, and sustainable architecture. So this is also one of the important part. In urban areas, we are quite houses, and accordingly the housing policy is also one of the important aspect of the planning. And we have seen some part of MAHA-RERA Act also in online mode. In online mode means on the website also, we have gone through the website. We have seen the details earlier also, and further we will search for some projects in and around us to study this MAHA-RERA Act, as well as we are going to have one session of expert from the industry to discuss about the MAHA-RERA objectives and issues. Okay, so I hope you can refer the content given through email to write up, or the preparation of write up, as well as we have given one activity, that is poster presentation. We have to complete this as early as possible.